Now we're going to move on to handling the owners. Is anybody going to get offended here? Because I'm going to imitate. Seriously, I am not kidding you. We had somebody at the fairgrounds. Chloe, you remember this? I crawled under the desk. Here is how she was. My horse is acting up. We need to put something on the barn because she's really upset. And my horse, you need to get control of my horse. And the minute the lady walked away, the horse was like, oh, thank God. I mean, the owners make a huge difference in the animal, but they make a difference for us. Most of the time, you're going to have other things happen, but most of the time, you're going to have two different scenarios. The person is going to be panicked and not know what to do, and my horse is my baby. And then you're going to have you don't handle my horse like that. You don't love the horse in the trailer like that. That horse doesn't go by himself. Are you going to bring the horse back? So there's two different personalities. Get over there. Be a volunteer. Dean, you're off the hook.
I do it before we even get the horse. Because you can tell, if the owner...
Okay, well, hold on. Hold on then. Fine. You want it? You got it, buddy. Wait.
Are you the wacky owner?
Yeah, I am. Get over there. You guys just showed up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look. There's a fire. We just need to get the horse. My horse is right there. We need to get my horse out. Why aren't your people helping? Why are your people helping? But why? Come on, get your horse.
We need to do something first.
Wait!
It's really important for you to be calm so your horse will be calm.
Turn this way.
It's really important for you to be calm so that your horse...
Yes, but look, the fire is coming down. We just have to go.
Count to 10.
I can't count to 10. I can't count that high. I only count on 1, 2. I have this many horses.
And take a deep breath. All right, now I'm gonna handle it.
Squirt them with fly spray. Carry fly spray, so when they talk too much, you just go shh, shh. Okay, but he doesn't. But you have to be careful. What about the other horses? What about but did anybody watch Mad TV?
You're even getting thunder nervous.
Oh my God! But come on, but thunder. When you can't get a word in edgewise, sometimes it's to take a look at the person, let them talk for a second, and say, you know what? I understand how you feel. I need your help. Find something for them to do. Can you do me a favor and hold the door for me? If you're the owner, can you help hold the horse until it's time to load? That will help make sure your horse is safe. Thank you so much for letting us help you. Thank them, engage them. Because believe it or not, when you engage a human's brain, the whole behavior of the horse changes. Unless you have a mule, then they look at you and give the horse version of the finger. And the owner is even worse. Sorry. Let them talk for a minute, let them scream. Use your inside voice. When that's happening, you're completely wacky. No wonder your horses are psychotic. Smile. I understand. You freak! Use your inside voice with it, whatever you're thinking. Remember those intake sheets? Give them that. Something to use their mind. In the meantime, you say, this is what I'm going to do with your horse, mule, pig, llama, and we're going to do this. Here's the plan while you're working them. You know, are you going to be able to go to the fairgrounds, blah, blah, blah. Could you fill this out? Engage their minds. Now, that's the patient crazy person. Then you have the polar opposite. Bo, get in there. No, you're done.
I'm done.
Dean. This is going to be great for Dean, by the way. Because this guy is like the mellowest level dude I've ever met. I'm talking about Dean. We already know Thunder's that. Then there's this person. Okay, I never gave you permission. You can handle that horse, but you can't handle this horse. And this horse is a show horse. He's worth $100,000, and I need you to load him in that trailer, but he goes by himself. And you need to make sure that you wash the trailer out first.
Write your horse's name down and fill out this piece of paper, and then we'll load your horse.
I don't have to fill that paper out. Everybody knows who my horse is. He's a $100,000 show horse, and you need to handle him with care. And you need to keep the flies off of his chest. See, it's already a problem. You're not taking proper care of my horse. Now, can you get him out because they're in danger? What is the problem? Why aren't you loading him? I mean, seriously? You sit back and you go, and you use your inside voice. Oh my God, And you smile and say, totally understand. And then you approach it differently. Now you're the crazy, bossy person. Come on, Dean, let's see what you got. Come on, your $100,000 show horse.
My horse alone, you're not loading it right. Come on.
First,
Yep.
leave my horse alone. You just did not get permission to handle the horse. Not a problem, we understand. However, we're trying to get your horse to safety. If you're comfortable, I don't have a problem with owners loading the horses. I really don't. If you're comfortable, you can load them. That said, if you don't want me to handle the horse, we can leave them here because we need your consent to take the animal. Which one would you like to do? And then they go, oh. You have the owners that are $150,000 horses. Again, step back. You don't have to correct the attitude. You have to first of all not take it personally. These people are usually acting this way because they're stressed. That is the #1 driving factor. I mean, sometimes they're really like that, but most of the time they're going to come down still. It's just helping them understand. I completely understand. This horse is so pretty. I want to make sure they're safe. You've given me permission to load the horse and take him. If you could help fill out this paperwork, it'll really help the volunteers and staff at the fairgrounds to understand how important he is to you. So let's work together. If we can do that, would it be okay with you if we handled the horse this way? I understand how important he is. Yes, ma'am.
We do 5 minutes with them too. No training session, just 5 minutes. They don't cut it in 5 minutes. We just leave the horse, hand them, and walk away.
If they, well, first of all, if they don't cut it in 5 minutes, you have the right. I'm totally kidding, Alina. Please don't get mad at me. You have the right to say, ma'am, sir, could you please turn around? Boom. Just making sure we understand protocol. So the inside voice, that's the inside voice, that's what you say. The outside voice is, I am here to help keep your animal safe. If you don't feel comfortable, but if they do not feel comfortable and they say, do not take my horse, we are not taking the horse. We're not here, we don't want to get in an argument with them. And if they say, please take my horse, and they're still acting like that, then you say, but with the outside voice, hey, I understand what you're going through. This is my goal for you. If you're okay with it, we'll move forward. If not, I'll be happy to let you do whatever you need to do with the horse. In an emergency situation, it's just really important to remember that people panic. And people are afraid. People are afraid of losing their properties. They're afraid of losing their horses. They're afraid of what's going to happen next. And mentally, we just need to remember and be sympathetic to that. If they don't want you to load the horse, don't load the horse. Move on. If the horse doesn't load, move on.
Just to confirm, if they want to load the horse, it's okay.
If they want to load the horse, I have no problem with it. Because chances are, if they're comfortable, that horse is going to be good with them. You know, take a look. If the horse is safe, sound, and calm, you can tie them inside. If the horse is acting up and you're concerned about everybody's safety, tie them outside. Because what we don't want is the horse to act up and somebody to have to reach in and have that horse start rearing up on them and break their arm. And trust me, I've seen that. I saw that happen here when they were unloading. They had their body half in this trailer trying to untie this horse, and this horse is rearing up. And I'm just watching. Walk away. So I cannot emphasize the purpose of all of this. A couple things. Number one, safety first. If there is any question whatsoever about the conditions, first we're going to try not to send you in there if we're aware of it. But don't say, I have to rescue this, even if my health and safety is jeopardized. If you feel concerned at all, don't do it. Second of all, remember safety first. Did I say that once already? Safety first for you. If you have any question about handling that animal, it is okay to say, I'm so sorry, I understand you want this animal rescued safely. Would you understand that 3 other horses might die because I can't get your animal in? But don't be afraid to say no. And you can do it, if you have to do it firmly, you can. But first try the understanding, sympathetic way to do it. And don't be afraid to have somebody who's maybe been involved with horses for a year ask somebody who's been involved with horses for 120 years, like Mike. Huh? Or Alan, or somebody. And Alan, he's used to working with mules. He can handle the people or the horses. Right?
Even Vicky.
Oh! Safety, safety first. Assess the horse. If there's a question, this is why it's also important to have two partners. That's all I have for this portion of the training.